Hey, we're back at it, y'all. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just coming in or if you're watching replay, I appreciate it. Hopefully, you get something worthwhile out of this live stream tonight. We do have my co-host TJ Mariah, the best on YouTube.
Hey,
If you have not
everybody.
met them yet, well, here they are. And moderators, you might put Mariah's link to her channel and TJ's link to his channel in the chat tonight. I do got some new subscribers, and I want y'all to meet my co-host. And for those that have wished me birthday wishes last week, I appreciate it. I don't feel like I deserve it, but hey, thanks a lot for those wishes. And by the way, y'all, I had a great birthday. I did go to an expo, a fish event for the birthday, and which turned out, for me, it was amazing. Here in a bit, I'll go over to the. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer, but I'll go to the Fishermark link and to go to the participant list and welcome everyone in over there, because since we do have a topic, I don't want to try to go on to all the questions and everything before the topic, because we might run out of time. Right. I'm going over there right now. Actually, I'm pulling it up. Nope. I'm gonna have to refresh. Sorry, y'all, about that. And for those coming in, I did hear some sad news on Fox's stream. Jennifer Weaver, if you don't know who that is, has passed away last Saturday. So,
yeah, I heard about that as well. What a wonderful woman. I've had the opportunity to meet her the last 2 years, I think, at the Clash.
Okay.
And just kind, and would talk to anybody, and it was actually really helpful for me when I first last year wanted to get killifish, because she's been a killifish keeper for some time, and talked me through a little bit of the ropes, and yeah, I was extremely sad to hear the news.
Yes. I had no idea. Yeah, I was blessed to. I got to meet her last year at the Clash. Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah.
And y'all, some reason Fishon.link is acting up tonight. I don't know why. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm gonna give it one more try. If that don't work, then we'll just continue on. There he goes. There he goes. Finally.
You fixed it.
No, I didn't fix it.
Matt fixed it.
Yeah, Matt fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's back.
There she is.
We missed you.
Oh my gosh. So sorry. Don't know what happened.
It's okay.
And tonight's live stream, at the bit here, I will, you know what, I'm going to put it up right now, but I will tell you the story behind this topic.
I don't even know the story behind this topic,
yeah.
So now I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. I will share it in a bit. I was watching the chat to see something, and I'm not seeing what I was hoping to see. So I'll give it a little bit more time. How about that? Let's go over to the participants. We got Hagen Hills in there first.
Jake and Katie.
Yeah, the best. Jeff Kane, Elfish Tanks, Life Lesson Vlogs. I'm assuming that's Melvin.
I think that's Melvin's new name for his channel.
Pierre and Shrimple. This is a new subscriber. I met them last night.
You did?
This afternoon on Jeff Bellham's live stream.
Ah, okay.
And I haven't had time to watch any of the content yet. Hey, moderators, you're not putting Pierre and Shrimple's channel in the chat. A link to it. Everyone go double check. You subscribe to her. What I did say, I'm blown away. So I'm looking forward to getting to meet who this fellow YouTuber is. Welcome in, Jay, Not Aquarium Guy, Paul McCarthy, Dixon Designs, and Eugene, and Craig Catfish. Welcome in, y'all. Okay. Yep,
And,
there you go. Thanks,
yeah.
Jeff Kane.
Thank you for doing that, Jeff.
Jennifer Moore. If you don't know, Jennifer passed away last Saturday. So, condolences to her family and friends and all of us. And here is a link to Pear and Trimple channel. Go ahead and double check you subscribe to them, to her. I see potential. She's a wonderful person. So give her some love. You know what? The story behind this topic. Let's leave it for a little bit here. I do want to wait until someone comes in the chat before I really talk about it. And if they don't halfway through, I'll go ahead and tell you anyways.
Okay. We give people a little bit of time before we read out the list. Yeah. Okay.
Because anyways, favorite aquatic pets that ain't fish, which is interesting because a lot of us we're called fish tubers, right? Why ain't we called aquatic tubers? Why is that, TJ?
Because that sounds like a part of a plant, an aquatic tuber.
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Right.
Hey, Dee.
Hashtag free pep. Huh.
I don't know.
No, where is Pep?
Like it could be the name of a jet ski brand.
Oh, aquatic tuber. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. That's something that came to my mind just a bit ago. Why is it called? Why is it associated with fish tube? Instead of aquatic tube or aquarium tube. This can go on. There doesn't have to be an answer to that question.
I think it's more so about the way it rolls off the tongue. It sounds more phonetically pleasing.
Yeah, and somebody came along before us and coined it that. So right, and it will live on as fish tube.
Right, it will. Hey, welcome in Outside Aquatics. Welcome in, Scotty.
Yeah, we're picking up all sorts of folks here.
Yeah. Hey, for those that missed it, I did put a video out this past week. I'm a little bit late putting it out, but what happened? I already had past prior weeks. I already had videos already scheduled. Instead of messing the schedule up, I just waited till yesterday to put it up. It was the fish store tour of Tiny Aquatics here in Round Rock, Texas. Me and Chris Aquazone and Mexicali. That's three. Now, I got the majority of the video is me and Mexicali. And Mexicali did a phenomenal job talking about each tank in the store, everything. And he was blown away. He had no idea anything like that even existed. So
that was on his trip to visit you, yeah? Or part of it, right?
Part of it, yeah. No, he came to San Antonio to come pick up his grandkids. And San Antonio is only an hour and a half from me. So he swung up here it was on Saturday. He come up here and we went to my favorite fish store. And then we of course he wanted barbecue, so we got both of them. So if you missed that, it is out now for y'all to enjoy. I thought about editing it and all that, but I was talking to Miss Callie is on there quite a bit. Between me and him, we decided let's just upload it the way it is, and let y'all enjoy it, the unedited version. So, okay, let's go. Let's hit the topic up good. You know what? I do got a list of items. Probably the first one that I thought of when we mentioned this was snails. Aquatic pets that ain't fish. Hey, Stephen P, welcome in.
Uh-oh, did we lose TJ?
Yeah, we did. I don't know why. Welcome back in, TJ. We missed you.
That was eventful. My laptop just spontaneously restarted.
Oh, that's handy. That's handy.
I wasn't sure exactly what the heck was going on. It went black and then
At
it
least
was
I'm not
off.
the only one that's got connection issues tonight.
It's true. Fair enough.
Now, here I'm laughing and just watch it. All of a sudden, the vibe's going to disappear. Just watch it.
Jeff Kane is right. It is Steven's birthday. Wait, it's tomorrow, right? I think it's tomorrow,
right?
What? Happy birthday.
Hey, birthday, Steven. And by the way, y'all, it's also my last week we had Shelby and Grant, Steven, and Trisha up. Yeah, there you go.
Yep, tomorrow. As is Trisha's birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. So if you know Trisha or got her information or whatever, go ahead and message, give her birthday wishes. She'll love it. And by the way, y'all, that evening, I don't know if I gave you all enough thanks, but that was a highlight of my year.
It was super fun. It was a great idea that you had to do a little birthday stream and invite some other June birthdays to it. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Actually,
we definitely had lots of laughs.
A lot. Actually, when I mentioned it, I kind of froze up a little bit there. I was afraid, am I going to be able to find enough fellow June birthdays that I know that do content or live streams?
You did.
I did. I pulled it off.
You sure did. Our fearless leader in action.
No, stop it. I'm just lucky, that's all. Hey, KGE! Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Hey, Keith.
Okay, we were talking about snails when you left us.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I was saying what came to my mind when I thought of aquatic pets that ain't fish. Now, pest snails did come to my mind, but those are not pets. They're pests. This is different.
Well, that knocks me out because the only snails I have are the pond snails, a couple of ram's horns.
But do you enjoy them?
I mean, I think they're another form of aquatic life that I do get to watch do what it does. Granted, they do it in super slow-mo, so it's not the same as, I can watch the fish and over a short time period they've accomplished quite a bit potentially, right? Or they've done quite a bit, where the snails are a little bit slower, but yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, even pest snails, in my book, I still enjoy them because they are part of the ecosystem in the aquarium. And also, they tell you there's a whole pile of extra pest snails. Something's not balanced in the aquarium.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard the story of my community aquarium that became an absolute hair algae nightmare, right? And that's where the snail population exploded. And now it's back to much more of a normal population because all that hair algae is gone, the plants are growing, right? All of that has been taken care of, thankfully, and balanced out, and so has their population.
I'm surprised Annette has not shown up yet. It's okay. KGE said pest is a subject term for them. I do not mind them at all. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Now back when I got into the hobby, I did. I hated them. They were ugly. But the reason that they showed up, like I said earlier, my it wasn't balanced in my aquarium. You know, as a beginner, I overfed. But
I don't think they're ugly though.
Personally,
I think some of them have
the term
beautiful
pest
shells.
really. Sorry,
Go
I was
ahead.
saying, like, I think the term pest really, in general, probably refers to the fact that in a lot of cases, especially in smaller or beginner tanks that have very small, very minimal filtration, they can be huge pests in the fact that they do reproduce exponentially. And to a certain point, they can really mess with the filtration system and just make things really difficult to deal with, especially if you're a beginner fish keeper or you're not really sure what you're doing. There's a pretty consistent issue with them in a lot of retail stores, the big box stores especially, because of the fact that there are many different types of fish kept on one system. They're, I mean, not really necessarily maintained as much as they should be, all kinds of different things. Not to mention the fact that a lot of times those fish or those plants are not just coming directly from whatever distributor that they're being ordered from. They're being sent from the distributor to a distribution center and then rebagged or reshipped at that point to the stores. So they do come in contact with a lot of those things like pest snails. And I think that's where it really comes from is calling it a pest is when it gets to the point where it can start to mess with your filtration system and just start mucking up the tank.
True. Hey, welcome in, Foxy. And by the way, Foxy, you had a phenomenal live stream. Sorry that I wasn't able to watch all of it, but I did try to watch most of it as possible as I could. So I appreciate it. Now, Pat, go ahead.
I was also going to say Gabriel's Glass Boxes joined us as well.
Hey, Gabriel's Glass Boxes, welcome in. I was going to say, pest snails, when you're starting out, I'm wondering how many aquariums how many beginner aquariums are saved because of the snails?
I mean, there's a reason that they're there, right?
Yeah, basically they're eating the uneaten food and all that, which would turn to ammonia and kill the fish, right?
Yep.
I think it would be kind of a catch-22 situation potentially because, like I said, especially for a beginner that's not really sure what to do in a lot of situations. I think in the beginning it'll be beneficial if they're overfeeding and there's algae and things like that. However, over time, I think it will have a negative impact because of the fact that those snails do reproduce at an exponential rate and in a much smaller tank. Like I said, it can really start to mess with the filtration. And a beginner that has not done the research or have the information may not know that you can just take the filter out and clean it or take it apart and clean the components of it and put it back together. And they may end up either spending more money to try to fix the issue on filtration, or they could possibly get so frustrated with it that they give up on the hobby altogether.
Yeah, sure. Steven said that snails, yeah, I was just going to talk about that. Crunch, crunch.
Hey, Steven, so how do you usually prepare them? Do you put them with your chips or? I mean, they do sound kind of crunchy. Or Oh,
I would
maybe you fry
imagine a
them up.
little salt and lemon.
A little salt and lemon. I like that. I like that
Mhm.
suggestion. So, how many do you need to make a nice snack?
I think his puffers seem to feel like as many as is possible.
Oh, we're talking about the peppers, not for
We
the
are. And if you
Oh,
haven't seen it, he put out, I think it was this week, I saw 2 shorts from him showing that he got 2 new Chardonnay puffers, and he goes through the process over, I think, a couple of days, where he introduced the new ones and the process of them kind of getting acclimated to the existing one that had been in the aquarium. So if you haven't seen it, I'd recommend you go back and check those shorts out because they were very, very well done and quite interesting.
yes, they were.
With
Jay
cottage
said with
cheese.
cottage
Oh,
cheese.
Jay, what are
Could
you?
you imagine that? Have a mixture in amongst the cottage cheese, have some on top. That'd be kind of good.
Hmm.
Saute them maybe with some garlic,
You
some
try
butter.
you try that this weekend and let us know how it goes for you.
They are being so frisky today.
What, the snails?
No, my fish.
Oh,
Oh, I thought she was talking about us. I was like, I think we're
yeah.
pretty mild
No,
mannered for now.
these guys,
We're
they're
trying.
just
Keep it
they're being
under control.
Yeah,
very
but
frisky today. I reached in to adjust one of the rocks earlier, and Chris Jericho there came right at my arm trying to bite me. I was like, "Sir, if you don't back up."
you got eggs in that aquarium there, Mariah?
No.
You sure?
Well, Chris Jericho is the big Jack Dempsey. He's the male. He shouldn't have
Oh.
nothing to do with any eggs if there were any in there.
Oh, no. I was thinking the Texas cichlids. Oh, okay.
No, the Jack Dempsey's the one that bit me.
Oh. Hmm. Well, I've got no excuse for him.
He's been
do you
all
need-
flared up and extra vibrant today.
Now, I just want to say, I saw Didi's comment about the snails keep the substrate turned.
Oh, the
Yes.
Malaysian trumpets. Yeah, they do,
Yeah.
right? They're the ones that when the light's on, you don't necessarily see much of them, and then at night they come out, but they go in and they keep everything turned around. Yeah.
So snails, the person
Mhm.
that got Foxy into fish keeping. That's so cool.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Hey,
really,
Foxy.
really neat.
That's really
Hey
cool.
Foxy, I think you really need to do a video about that. Or even better yet, write a book about it. That sounds interesting. Or even a live stream about that.
Hmm. Scotty said he's pretty vibrant today too. Scotty, you're always vibrant.
Of course, he's vibrant. He's here with in Vibes Aquatic live stream. What's he to be vibrant?
Be proud of it, Scotty. There's nothing wrong with being vibrant.
Third wall by the handful like popcorn.
Huh?
So, Steven, are you eating them right now as we speak?
Okay.
I think we've carried this as far as we probably
Gross.
can.
Okay, that's my. Am I on the right topic?
What do you mean?
I seen River's comment.
Oh yeah, there was a conversation that was, I think, going on in the chat
Okay.
that maybe you missed.
But now snails, probably what I would say. I mean, the pest snails are included or whatever. But I was kind of leaning toward the mystery snails, the big ones, big
Oh, yeah.
humongous mystery snails.
Those are a beautiful color.
They come in all different colors.
Mm-hmm.
From the browns to your tans to your reds to your blues. I mean, gray, everything you think of. They come in yellow.
Well, I have another aquatic animal that is not a fish.
Go ahead.
I've never kept one before. I don't know anybody personally that has kept one before, but I would love to be able to. That is an octopus.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yes, I think that would be a very cool experience. However, that would probably be a pretty challenging setup, considering how intelligent they are and able to escape everything.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine the filtration would be a very complex system, but that would be a pretty cool experience to be able to keep an octopus. I think for me, it would either be a Pacific giant octopus or all the way on the other end of the spectrum and go very small with the very beautiful and very toxic blue ringed octopus.
Hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Interesting.
Hey, welcome in, Sweet Acres. And Nancy B, welcome in.
Nancy just asked if Scotty said he's in spawning colors today.
I like it.
Indeed, that is basically what he did say. Keith says he eats octopus. I do too. It's delicious.
Same here.
The other thing that I like is
no, it's not.
jellyfish.
Ooh.
If you've never had
Never had it.
jellyfish,
Nope.
it's a very common Asian food. Delicious.
I
No,
can't with the texture.
jellyfish. I'd rather just keep them than eat them. In my opinion, for jellyfish.
Yeah, I could understand.
Now I do got a good friend of mine that keeps them. Her name is hold on, I'll think of it. Now Mike called her the jellyfish girl.
Oh, I've heard about this. You talked about this in the live stream when you guys were there.
Yes.
Mhm.
What's her name?
Jellyfish was also one of mine as well that I would love to be.
You know what? I'm not gonna think if I can't think of her name.
That's okay, because while you're doing that, Scotty's trying to cheat at what the fish. Because Steven said he was drawing, and then Scotty's first question was, "Oh, what are you drawing, Steven?" Jenna caught him though.
Awesome, Jenna. Hey, welcome in, Jenna. Oh, her name was Melissa.
Oh yes, that's right. You did say that.
Yep. And she's awesome. Someday
is that a mosquito?
Anyways, someday I want to hear her story about jellyfish. Since she does keep them and breed them, etc. and sells them.
Sorry, there was a mosquito.
Wow.
Jeff Gaines said, "Was it big?"
It was large. It was a southern.
Did you keep it for later, for like dinner tonight? Hey, here's a quick side story. Since you brought mosquitoes in, this evening when I got home from work, I was out by my pond, and it's been raining here for the last couple of days, so mosquitoes are everywhere. Anyways, we got these zebra mosquitoes. Anyway, one landed on my arm. Instead of the mosquito would swat it or kill it or whatever, I squeezed my my hand, right? Basically made my muscles tight, so it couldn't retrieve its whatever, its tongue or whatever it is. It couldn't retrieve it, so it sat there sucking the blood. It's probably kind of mean, but I mean, I did in its misery before I let it go. But
I didn't know there was such thing as a zebra mosquito.
Yeah, it's black and white striped, and they are painful, y'all. They're these tiny little things.
Sure.
Vibes, are you crazy?
What happened?
Why?
You looked. You watched the mosquito. You saw it see you, seeing it see you, and you just let it suck your blood and didn't smack it into oblivion.
I did
immediately. See, no, that's a little too much observation for me. I can't. No.
I watching it. Actually, I got a little bump from it now. But anyways, I watched it, I even blew at
Or
it.
you watching it for 20 minutes?
No, it's probably I don't
Whoa.
know 5
Oh
minutes.
my
maybe an hour.
goodness.
I just said I watched it. And while I was doing it, since I was all tight, you know, my muscles were all tight, the other skills were coming up trying to bite me, and they couldn't. They couldn't get in.
Oh my gosh.
Huh. We have gone way off topic now.
Yeah. Okay, back on topic here.
Back on topic.
The octopus. Jeff Kane said that he almost got a blue ring a long time ago, but his wife said absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Uh,
Tell her if she lets you get the blue ring, she can get a new ring.
ooh.
It's like a 2-for-1 deal, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve,
there you go.
By Mac Octopus. What's that?
I'm sure it is a type of octopus. Let's take a quick look.
And why do that? I'm going to continue on with the chat because I know I'm a little bit behind.
California 2-spot octopus.
Okay.
Native to the Pacific Ocean, including the coast of California. Oh, neat. That is pretty cool, Steve. Awesome.
Nice. And what size do they get? Or you didn't.
Well, I didn't get that far into it,
Oh,
but
it wasn't that deep of a study.
it wasn't that deep of a study. But we can
Yeah.
we can take a look here and see if we can find anything.
Um,
Tank size says 75 gallons.
okay.
Small to medium in size, friendly, diurnal, and very adaptable. Require cooler temperatures below 70 degrees. This is from, looks like from Tropical Fish Hobbyist. From, let me see what the date is. Tropical Fish Hobbyist magazine. I don't see a date immediately available. But let's see.
If you click back out to the main link where it gives you the result on Google, it should have a date where it was posted.
Okay.
So, what kind of aquarium would someone have to have to house a octopus successfully?
This one says
First of
75
all, it would have to be
gallons.
completely enclosed. Yeah,
And how would you
that's
make it
big.
completely enclosed?
I've seen it done a couple of different times in some videos, and I think one of the ones that I liked was actually when they did it on the TV show Tanked. They made, I believe it was oh God, what was his name? It was, oh, somebody help me out. It was a comedian who was making a fish tank for it, and he wanted a giant Pacific octopus.
And why you think about that? Hey, welcome in,
I
Fish
see
Wit.
it. I see it. But anyway, I can't remember his name off the top of my head at the moment. But and if I remember correctly, they did basically an internal filtration system that was not in the tank itself, but it was in the, I don't know how to, it was like separated from the tank, but it was still within the tank, to where it didn't have to have any outer connections to it that went to the outside, and it was completely closed, no opening for the lid, no anything, no opening like that. And they had a separate entry near the filtration where you could actually put the food in, and the food would go into the tank through the filtration.
Cool.
Foxy says Tracy Morgan.
Yes, Tracy Morgan. Thank you. I was
Yep.
on the.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's an interesting choice. I think would be an octopus.
Yes. The second one on
Definitely
my
would be pretty challenging. But interesting.
my second one item on my list was shrimp.
Ah.
Now, what I'm gonna say what I keep, but there's lots more out there that I don't have yet, or I have not kept. Right now, I'm keeping the ghost shrimp, which a lot of those I have right now, I actually captured locally. Now, in the wild, they're called grass shrimp. I think that's what they're called, but they're ghost shrimp, what they are. And now, one of my favorite shrimp I like right now is the bamboo shrimp. I can sit there and watch them for hours.
Filter feeder.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, these can get pretty good size. The shrimp.
Yep. I think the other one that's like that is what, a vampire shrimp?
Yeah.
They're also a filter feeder.
Mm-hmm. And they'll sit there and
yeah, right. They like paw at the water.
yes.
Yeah. I think that's really. They kind of have that element. What is it, like feather dusters in saltwater aquariums?
Yeah.
They put out the feather duster and it filters, whatever's in the water. And yeah, really interesting. Dee Dee says she's got a few bamboo shrimp.
Yes, same here.
They are really interesting. You have bamboo shrimp?
I do.
Yeah.
They're down here
I've had
in the community tank. Now, I have not tried bamboo shrimp with any of my cichlids, so I don't know what the will they thrive in cichlids? I don't know.
I mean, I would think that if the cichlids are big enough to eat them, they'd be gone.
Unless if you would have enough hiding places for the shrimp, bamboo shrimp.
Well, sure. Right. Some would survive in that type of a setup potentially. I think it's risky for sure.
Yeah.
I've had ghost shrimp in the tank before as food.
Yeah, I have. But that's different though.
Oh boy. Those are fighting words there.
Sorry, I used to sell them as feeders.
That's true. I have a mono shrimp right now in the community aquarium. They're really interesting, right? They're another good sized shrimp. They're not a filter feeder, of course, but they just kind of crawl all over and they just do that usual kind of shrimp thing of like constantly picking up little particles of stuff.
Hey, welcome in, GNC Aquatics. Good to see you. Hopefully you have a good evening. Now, I have kept a Neo-Cardina shrimp, different variety of them. The orange ones, yellows, the blues.
You've kept all of those different varieties?
Yeah, I have. But as of now, I only have blue ones right now. As of now.
And you know my Neo-Cardina failures.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah, I still have not figured out what it was that I was doing wrong, but 2 different times I tried Neo-Cardinas and they did not make it. So
Did you
get them from the same source both times?
I did not.
Mm.
I did not. I got some great help from Grant and Shelby, who certainly know what they're doing and still managed to not get it right, which is clear. It's my fault, certainly. Something that I'm doing. And so, no, I decided that I couldn't take the death anymore vibes, and I just stopped.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. Speaking of death, I had one recently.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. No.
Unfortunately, John Lennon, which was the name that I gave to my new baby strawberry peacock cichlid, did not
Yeah.
make it.
Uh-huh.
He didn't make
When I
it.
came downstairs the other morning, the filter that was on his tank actually had fallen off of the tank and was down in the water. And it was like that all night. So there was no water moving in the tank, and it had no heater on it as well. So no oxygen plus no heat equals bye-bye fishing.
Is it just me, or is your audio
Got really quiet.
Oh no, that was probably just me. I just kind of lowered my tone slightly. I felt like I was a little loud before.
No, no. Louder the better.
Well, all right then. I'll make sure I
There you go.
enunciate and project for y'all.
No, it
I
got, well,
like
it got really, really quiet for like super, super quiet. It
My
sounded like
bad.
something
Yeah.
was wrong with it. So, oh my, so the filter fell in the aquarium?
So the filter that's on that tank is
Yeah.
not designed to hang on the tank.
Uh-huh.
It's a filter that's designed to like sit in a little compartment on a different tank, like a little tiny frame that it's supposed to sit in. And this tank does not have that. So I had it just kind of set up on the side of the frame of the tank. And it's been perfectly fine this entire time that I've had it, but I guess it just finally slid off and it was down in the tank, like all the way at the bottom, just in the water.
Jeez. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Welcome into
Yeah, I mean, it
Stephen
sucks,
White.
but I will say there's a silver lining, I guess, is that now that that tank is set up, I don't have to convince Cameron to let me do it. I can just go get a betta fish.
Ooh.
Oh.
I like
Okay.
the idea.
Okay.
I've been wanting another betta anyway, so.
Okay. And also looks like Michael Long joined us for Long Family Shoal, my fish fam neighbor from the next town over. So we're not really neighbors, but he's right here in town. So welcome, Mike.
Yeah, welcome in, Michael. And Stephen White from Spain. Welcome in. Okay. Do any of y'all have any other aquatic pets that ain't fish?
I don't have any others that I keep, just those Amano shrimp. But one of the things that I do think is really interesting is the rabbit snails, like the orange foot and the I think those are rabbit snails from Sulawesi. I think they're really interesting. Just these beautiful colors and all of that. I think is really kind of fun.
This audio is kind of scratchy.
I think it's feedback from Mariah's. It's echoing us. If she mutes, yeah, it goes away.
Wow. I don't know what's causing it.
It's usually there's a little bit every once in a while there, but not this loud.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Huh.
Yeah.
Let me try.
It's not too bad right at the moment, but it's there. So I think you also keep some other stuff, right?
I mean, in my saltwater aquarium, I do keep the conch snail.
Conch snail. I don't know what that is. Tell me about that.
It's a lot of people hate them, especially in a reef tank because they knock over everything. They're big.
They're big.
Um,
Okay.
you know, it's the Wampers, whatever. I like it. It's part of the ecosystem. Now, since
Mhm.
my aquarium, the saltwater aquarium, isn't what you say. It's not what you say something on display tank at all. But
Okay.
the fish and everything in the tank is thriving. And that was
Mhm.
my goal, anyways. The tank.
Sure.
Basically, it drags this big shell around with it, and it eats the uneaten food, the
Mhm.
algae, all that stuff, all over the tank.
Yeah. Okay. So, but it's just it's a big one, so it tends
Yeah,
to disrupt whatever it runs
yeah.
into. Okay. Yeah,
Um,
that's neat.
since we're on the saltwater tank, let's go ahead and talk about some more um, pets.
Please do.
The I'm probably saying it wrong, but
Mhm.
the emerald crab.
Oh, emerald crab. Yeah. Mhm.
There now there's a whole boatload of cleanup crews, what they're called,
Cleanup crew. Yeah, I've heard that. Sure.
in the saltwater hobby. You got a big variety of different crabs.
Mhm.
Some of them are not fit for reef tank because they
Mhm.
will eat or destroy your coral if you're worried about that. Now, if you're just with the saltwater tank and that's it,
Yep.
yeah, definitely go get all the ones you can think of for cleanup crew. Now, there is the starfish, which I wish that there was a freshwater starfish.
Starfish are super cool. What is the I've talked about this before, but my science teacher way back in, I think it was like 3rd grade or whatever, she had one of her aquariums was a saltwater, and she always had a starfish, but it was one of the ones that had like the really long, thin legs. And I just thought they were the neatest darn thing. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but they were
Uh,
cool.
what 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 color was it?
I feel like it was black
Black.
or brown,
Okay.
like
Are
a
we going
dark.
to video now, you guys?
It seems like it's maybe better.
It seemed like it.
Okay.
Yeah, excellent.
I don't know what caused it.
Oh, Foxy figured it out for us. Brittle starfish.
Yep. Thank you, Foxy. I'm trying to think what it was. Yeah,
Yep.
they are cute.
Yeah, they're really neat. Those and urchins. Do you have a sea urchin?
See, I used to.
Yep.
When we were in Daytona, Fishy Biz and I went and visited a local fish store named the Fish Tank,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to see some pretty cool starfish there. One in particular that piqued my interest was the chocolate chip starfish. It looked really cool, and it looked exactly like it had chocolate chips on it.
Yes, it does.
Really?
Yes, it
Now,
was very cool. It looks just like a chocolate chip cookie.
yep.
Huh.
Um,
Okay. Neat.
But the slight warning though, if you have a reef tank, it says reef safe. Potential could be damage to your coral, so be careful.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a saltwater tank with just fish and snails, etc., yeah, definitely have one of those. They're phenomenal.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought your caution was going to be that they don't like being dunked in milk.
Well, I haven't back on that route yet. But that might be my newest adventure.
Huh.
Now I got
Interesting.
yeah. Hey TJ, wow. I wasn't going that route, but I like it.
No? I don't know. That's just as soon as I heard chocolate chips, I was like, what goes with chocolate chip cookies? Milk?
Chocolate chip starfish is the ocean's favorite cookie.
I can see why. I can see why.
Now another pet. Since we're still in the saltwater right now, I would say probably my favorite pet in that hobby with saltwater would be an anemone.
Really?
Mm.
Interesting.
Anemone is a real thing. It's not a fish either.
No, it's some sort of what, an invertebrate or something?
Now you stop me now. Trying to think, what category would they fall under?
Now
They're
we're
not. They're not reef at all. They're not even cool. They're
I know they're part of the kingdom Animalia.
yeah.
Everything is an animal.
Right. Anyhow, they do eat. They have a big mouth. They feed them regularly, and if they're not happy, they'll travel around your tank until they are happy. And if you have coal in your tank with the anemone, watch out. Your anemone might go ahead and destroy your whole tank setup.
Anemones are invertebrates.
Okay.
And it says corals, anemones, and jellies are related and all classified in the phylum Cnidaria or stinging needles.
Okay.
Interesting. Now, granted, this is from the Smithsonian's National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute website that I just pulled this from. So interesting.
I see a new subscriber in the chat.
Something fishy.
Something fishy. That's definitely sounds fishy.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go check out the channel out. Hey, moderators, you mind putting the channel link in the chat for those who want to go follow them?
And I think something fishy was being a bit naughty there.
I saw that. I saw that. I mean, naughty but funny. I like what they're going.
I mean,
No.
Santa does love chocolate chip cookies, so hey,
I know
he might have confused it for the starfish.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they're right on topic. I like that. Hey, welcome in, Widow. Good to see you.
Riva
I
said
heard that thought.
What's that?
I said I heard that thought.
Yeah, I know you did. Other cnidarians you might know are hydra and some species of worm.
Uh-huh. Now, hey, before we miss it, we gotta shout it out. Thanks, Craig, Catfish Cave, gifting a Vibe Aquatic membership.
Yep, thank you.
I here we received it. Elfish Tank! Welcome
nice.
into the Vibe Fam, Elfish.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't know if did you while I was looking that up about the anemones, did you welcome in Eduardo?
Yeah. I did.
Excellent.
Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Now, a while back in the chat, a Nano Clam guy. How about cuttlefish? Which is not a fish.
It's not a fish.
No. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems like it's more related to like squid and octopus,
yes.
and right.
Yeah.
So what is that, like a cephalopod?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, I just thought of one that I don't know why it didn't come to my mind earlier. Seahorses. And sea dragons. Oh, I would love to keep those. They're so beautiful and they're incredibly interesting. I mean, from their habits to the way that they live, everything is just so interesting about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially the reproduction and gestation process. It is such a beautiful thing to watch. The fact that the male actually carries the baby.
Super neat, right?
It's very fascinating.
Pipefish kind of are similar to that, right? Is that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Craig! Hey, Craig, are you okay? Y- y- Thanks, Craig. You get another membership to Jeff Kane. Hey, Jeff Kane, welcome into the Vibe Fam.
Thanks a lot, Jeff. Much appreciated.
All right. And there was another one that I wanted to bring up. Now, this is totally off the chart. Outside Aquatic said he wants a dwarf African frog.
Oh, they're super cute and so goofy. Oh my gosh, they're so goofy to watch in the tank.
But actually, outside Aquatics, I'm kind of the same way. I've been wanting one for a long time. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Not sure you're ready for the commitment.
Exactly.
I will
Hey.
say this, they are fairly delicate.
Are they?
Yeah. They were extremely difficult to keep for extended periods in a retail tank setting, where everything's like on a single system essentially. But once they're in their own environment, they're not super hard to take care of, but they can be very sensitive to temperature change and they're a lot more sensitive to stress as well.
Was it largely the temperature change that you saw the biggest issues with, Mariah, or was there other factors that you figured out?
I would say number one thing would probably be the temperature change and the fact that there were open top tanks. So the temperature would fluctuate pretty highly and pretty frequently.
Mm-hmm.
But the other big issue was the fact that in the retail tanks, there's a lot of coming and going of, there's a lot of circulation of new fish coming in and out every single week. So there's a lot of stress in those tanks. And also, we're doing maintenance weekly. We're moving stuff around, moving plants around, going into the tank daily to retrieve fish for sales. So there's a lot of stress on those fish and the frogs in those situations. And for animals like themselves that are more easily susceptible to stress, it definitely plays a big impact on being able to keep them in a retail setting.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Nancy B said she had dwarf frogs when she was little and wants to try them maybe again.
Yeah, but she says for now that should be happy with tadpoles and frogs out in her tubs.
Yeah, that's neat. Cool.
And talking about frogs, today, what's her name? Olivia from Canada on Instagram posted a picture, actually a few pictures, a bullfrog that she actually caught with her hands.
Mm.
Oh wow!
So now I want to know what did she do to do that?
I could picture a pretty nice dive.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of, she should have got that on camera, on video, because that'd been good.
She definitely stuck the dismount.
Yeah, I agree with Nancy. I've never heard of what a glass frog is.
Yeah, what is a glass frog?
I'm going to Google as well.
All right.
It's a race, Nancy.
Let's see who finds it first.
No way. Huh.
What'd you find out?
They're just kind of like they sound. They looks like their underside is like see-through.
What?
They're very cool.
Yeah,
no.
That's what it looks like.
When you feed them, you can see the food in their intestines.
They are cute little sons of guns.
No, I'm gonna look it up now.
They've got these big black eyes, and they're these little like lime green guys, And
They
yeah, it
kind
looks
of
like they're
remind me of a green tree frog.
yeah, and just not the red eyes, right?
Yeah.
Come from Central
Which
America.
actually, speaking of which, I have 2 green tree frogs. I don't know if they're a pair or not, but it's always 2 on my patio door around the same time every night. They come and they just hang out on the patio door and catch all the bugs that come flying by. And they are so bright and beautiful. They are like the brightest green on a frog I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, neat.
And I can't ever get a picture of them because the patio door is like frosted glass. So you can see them there, but you can't see them on the camera. And every time I try to go outside to get a photo of them, they're either gone because I have to go around the front to walk around back to capture a picture if I want to. Because as soon as I slide the door open, they'll hop off from the door. But
Yep,
they're
yep.
either gone or you just can't see them. So I never am able to get pictures of them.
You have to like go outside, like through another way, and yeah, that's what I
Well, I
was
can't
pulling up.
go out through the window.
Oh yeah, you could.
They're so cute.
Where's your commitment, Mariah? Come on.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I already be struggling when I leave my key at home sometimes, okay? And Cameron don't pick me up from work and I'll be having to figure it out.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, Cameron.
I've had to figure out ways, many different ways to break into my own house over the years.
So you've gotten good at it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh. Well,
If I ever need to steal something from myself,
You got to figure it out. I like it. That's
that's
good.
right.
That's cool.
But that's because I also know that my dogs won't eat me if I try to come in my own window. Now that doesn't go for the rest of you, so beware.
Hey, Keith.
Interesting.
Later. Thanks
Bye,
for coming
Keith.
by, Keith. There's quite a few different species of glass frogs.
Yeah.
And I don't know which ones I have.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah.
So big,
They are
Steve.
super neat.
We can call it a mystery frog.
environment?
What happened?
What?
What'd you say?
I said we can call it a mystery frog.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now,
Yep.
what I was gonna say is, what kind of environment do I need to keep these glass frogs?
They come from what, Central America, so I'm going to assume warm and humid.
Yes, very moist.
And it looks like they're at least partly kind of arboreal, so they want to be like branches and leaves and stuff. Yep, Big Steve says humid.
Okay.
While we're talking frogs, I am fascinated, and you and I vibes during the week, we talked about dart frogs. Fascinated ever since I was a kid, right? I think we went on vacation, right? And we always did road trips, and my parents would get us when I got old enough for like to enjoy reading magazines. I would get like a magazine for the road trip, and I remember getting like a reptile amphibian type of magazine back in those days. And I remember reading an article about dart frogs, and I just have been fascinated with them ever since. I've never kept them, but I think they are just super neat. The colors.
I think our new friend Trish, actually, that was on stream with us last week, she was showing us her dart frog enclosure, which was very, very cool.
Sure was.
All of her setups were very beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. She does a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well done.
By the way, thank you. I need to talk with Trish about that, because that's something I want to add to my collection is the dart frogs, but I want to know what I'm doing before I do it.
Good
Well,
plan.
the horticulture major is definitely a good person to talk to about that.
Yes. And she ain't that far away either. She's a couple hours away from me. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of excited. Now since I know someone close by that has them, I can get maybe some of their wisdom. So
Big
Trish, if
Steve
you're
says
watching
the
this,
glass frogs don't need heat, just humidity.
so
Mm.
normally when I boil my shrimp, I
Mhm.
use high heat. So how do the frogs? Stop it, vibes.
You
That's
don't
not.
boil frogs, you fry them.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough.
You ain't never
No,
had fried frog legs?
no, we took a dark turn there for a moment.
FYI,
Hey,
y'all.
fried frog legs are delicious. Y'all take a trip to the south once in a while. You'll find out.
Yes. FYI, y'all. The reason tonight the food is coming out so much, I
Mm-hmm.
have not had dinner yet. Normally,
Oh, yeah.
I eat for a live stream. Tonight,
Mhm.
I don't have time, so my tummy is telling me otherwise. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, got it.
Yeah.
I had a
So,
chocolate bar and some sweet tea.
stop rubbing it in. Anyhow, but yeah, I guess the cat's out of the bag. A dark frog would be one of my next setups if possible. So
Yeah, I think they're super cool.
Well,
I think they,
vibes, now you can't have the excuse of not having enough space for the tank because you don't need that big of a tank for a dart frog.
stop it. Hey, I said no more tanks.
Mm-mm.
that's an enclosure. It's not a tank.
Yeah, that's an enclosure.
Oh, that way. I like what we're going. That way, if anybody asks me, no, I didn't get another tank.
It's not an aquarium, it's a terrarium.
Jeff Kane said that he could go for Snickers.
Hmm.
Off topic.
I actually had a Feastables chocolate bar, which, if y'all don't know, that's Mr. Beast, the YouTuber. That's his chocolate bar company. It's very, very good chocolate, actually. Y'all should definitely try it if you get a chance.
Okay. Hashtag not sponsored, right?
No, not at all.
Okay.
uh,
Good, really
so
good chocolate.
yeah, you said that. That's cool. I took a chance here that I was being punked by Big Steve, which I was not. So I'm happy to report that I put in the name that he put in the chat there, and it is an equally beautiful to all the others dart frog. It's called the redhead poison frog. It's got a red, like, it's more than its head. It's probably like almost half of its body from the head down.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And then it's black with like looks like blue thin lines that make like circle type shapes that are kind of connected with lines. Like almost like lightning bolts, but like not exactly that shape, but it's
Mhm.
kind of like that idea.
Mm.
Stunning.
Cool.
Stunning.
Hey y'all. It's over halfway through the live stream, and I still have told you the story behind the topic.
Yeah, you're holding out on us. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go. I'll go ahead and tell you. For those that don't know, last weekend as a fish convention,
Yep. Out in Dallas.
yeah, in Dallas, Texas, DFW fish swap or whatever.
Mhm.
Anyways, now I'll probably touch more of this on another live stream, but I will tell you the backstory a little bit. I met a new friend there at the event. They were supposed to be in chat tonight. I have not seen them come in yet.
Okay.
I'm guessing something came up and they couldn't make it. Anyways, Friday night, I was at the event helping set up. Anyways, my new friend I met, between me, them, and some other people there who were bagging some fish up. Anyways, on Saturday at the event, we were doing a lot of hanging out, shopping, whatever, with all the different pieces there, fish. But at the end of the show on Saturday, my new friend got the dream pet that they wanted for a long time.
Okay.
Mm.
Can anyone in the chat guess what it was? It's not fish either. And it's not what we talked about tonight yet either.
It's aquatic.
Yes, it's aquatic.
Fresh or saltwater?
Stingray.
Freshwater.
Freshwater.
No.
Freshwater,
Absolutely.
aquatic, not fish.
Mm-hmm.
Aquatic, not fish.
I'm gonna go with an axolotl.
Wow, Mariah, you hit it perfect. Yeah, my good friend of mine finally got the dream pet that he always wanted.
It was an
Hey, Ruby,
axolotl.
if you're here watching this, that was awesome taking me on a trip of it, and the name of it, they went ahead and named it that day, Molly.
Molly the axolotl.
Yes, very cute.
Nice.
Now I do have some pictures of it, but I'm not gonna show it tonight. It'll be for another live stream. But anyways, what got into this topic was when they mentioned axolotls. Okay, I thought about what long time, whatever. But when they mentioned it, that's another aquatic pet that I never really thought about keeping. But
Mhm.
but now since a friend of mine keeps them,
Mhm.
I might look into that a little more.
Oh,
So-
interesting.
So Ruby, hey, I gotta say thank you. You're inspired my topic this evening.
Cool.
If I had an axolotl, his name would be Axel Rose.
Well, that's all right.
I
I
like
like it. I like where you went with that one.
Hey Foxy, yes. I did want to send your info over to my new friend. The info about that. Yes. I thought of you
And
right
then I
away.
would give him a friend, and his friend's name would be Slash.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
And I
Nice.
would have Guns and Roses.
Mm.
Hey, honey. Is Ed going live tonight, right?
I will check for you, sir. Please hold.
Da, 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 da.
Please hold. We'll be right back with you.
Your call is very important to me.
Please stay on the
Hello.
line.
We're trying about your car's extended warranty.
Let me check one more spot because I didn't see anything.
No Ed tonight, according to Scotty.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
What?
Nope, I don't see anything.
Oh, he's leaving early for toy convention.
I still had not
Yes,
received a notification
I do
for
remember
tonight.
that.
Oh, he did tell me that. I texted him last week, I think it was. And he told me he was going to be at a, he said what, a G.I. Joe convention, but maybe
Yes.
it was more than just G.I. Joes.
Yeah. He told me a while back. He's all excited about it. Which hopefully he gets what we're looking for.
Yes. Yep, agreed.
So who's going live after us? You know what?
Don't know.
Let's see. Oh, fish or not link.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, Michael Long asked a little while ago while you're looking that up. He asked when the next time I was headed to the racetrack was, and I'll actually be leaving on Sunday, Michael, for Lime Rock, so not far from home, up in Connecticut. I'll be there Monday and Tuesday for an event, so quite excited about that. My first time at that. My first time at that track.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Why, thank you.
Such a good boy.
Woo! I like that.
I mean, this good boy.
Okay, he's pretty good too. He's pretty good too.
Come here, baby. Come here, mommy's baby. Come here. Come on. Come on.
You can't live follow me, Michael, but I will, unless something strange happens. I should have some footage that I'll put up on my YouTube channel, probably either during midweek next week or the following weekend. That I'll put one of my sessions that I'm out on the track, which is like a, I don't know, like a 25-minute video or something like that. If you're curious to check out the action, again, nobody should feel obligated, but if you want to see what it's like and what my non-fish passion in life is, then that's a good way to do it, is to check that out.
All right. I went to fish on that link. Right now, we got price tag Aquariums is live right now, and so is KG Tropical is supposed to be live right now.
I did see KG is live, yes,
So,
but I think they've
and
been
all,
live our whole time. I think they went to
yeah,
the 8 o'clock spot.
yeah, and there's Masio or Libraries with Rit Forcier is also live right now.
Oh wow, okay.
Those that don't, I don't know who that is. It's with the Missouri Aquarium Society. For those that don't know.
Oh, Mazzy, yeah,
Yeah. And they're talking about libraries or the speaker is whatever.
Nice.
So
You know,
don't feel like
something
you have
else
to
I
hang
don't
out.
think we mentioned tonight was
And that is why I'm the very good boy, and he's pretty good because
Yeah.
King is the goodest boy.
no, not after doing that, Mariah. Mm-mm.
I think he has failed.
Listen, he's still the goodest boy, flaws and
Not
all.
once have I ever done anything that looked remotely like that.
Even though his breath smells like salmon and death. Yeah. I was saying before I was rudely licked and interrupted that I don't think we mentioned turtles tonight.
No, we have not yet.
Hey,
we did not mention turtles.
I said turtles. Relax.
Hey, TJ, I think you're winning this poll between you and King.
Okay, so full disclosure, King accidentally killed a turtle once.
Uh-oh.
Never did that either.
Yeah.
The benefits are just like this thing writes itself. I don't even have to try that hard. And
hence the reason he probably started fussing when I said the word.
Jorge just joined us, Mexicali.
Hey,
Jorge, good to see you, man.
And by the way, Jorge, thanks for putting the link to my video on your channel. I saw that. Thank you. I mean,
Jeff said he's not so good. He might have done something remotely like that. sounds like Jeff's a little bit frisky too.
Yeah. Anyhow. Wow.
There's nothing wrong with it as long as you got, intention behind it. You got to have some motivation, some inertia behind it,
Got it. Noted.
A side note. Is there a mammal in the aquatic pet hobby?
A mammal in the aquatic pet hobby.
Something that you could keep.
Can I consider the aquarium creatures pets?
Yeah.
So like river otters. Are they a mammal? I suppose that, yeah, right?
Are those mammals?
Whale shark.
That's not a. Oh, it is a mammal.
Yeah.
So wait a second. So then, like, look at Jeremy. He's got the sharks. The what the heck does he have? Bamboo sharks. Right? Aquarium Daily. No, Aquarium. Jeremy, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Aquarium Domain.
Yes.
Couldn't think of it. He's got bamboo
Penguin?
sharks. So yes, that is a mammal. That
Penguins? They're
penguins, mammals?
technically semi-aquatic.
They do swim, yeah. Are penguins mammals though?
They're a bird.
No, they're not mammals.
That's what I would have thought, but I was second guessing myself.
Okay.
Neither mammals nor amphibians. They are birds. Yep. Okay.
That's right.
Very good.
Yeah. No, but a platypus is a mammal. That's very cool.
Yeah.
And a marsupial, right?
Yes.
I think they are considered both, right? Yeah.
You're testing my
Yeah. This is awesome.
my 10-year-old
Platypus is
watching of like Wildlife Kingdom on Disney when Disney used to show those documentaries.
Platypuses
Yes.
are some extremely interesting creatures. It's like a Franken animal.
Platypus is supposed to be a mammal. It is not a marsupial, it says.
Yeah,
Hey,
I just found it out.
where's Craig? Craig, as our resident Australian, is this true? Platypuses are monotremes.
Oh, Mark Farrelson too.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was in the chat, but yes, we need confirmation from our official Australian contingent to help us on this
Yes.
one.
And it says that they're kind of in the same family with the Tasmanian.
Tasmanian devil.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That is weird.
Yep. We got Katie and Jake talking about stingrays. Cool.
Mhm.
Jeff confirms
You
that
guys
Craig,
already
in
know
fact,
that's
is a
one of mine.
marsupial.
Stingrays are definitely one of the ones that I want to keep.
Katie and Jake also confirmed that they're monotremes. Okay, very good. I like it.
But there really ain't a species or a mammal that we figured out yet that a normal hobbyist can keep.
A shark, yeah.
But that you had to have a big tank though. Keep one of those.
Well, you do. I mean, look at what Jeremy's got.
Yes.
He's got what,
that's not
3,000 gallon Predator Bay 3000 is what he's putting together now. So, absolutely.
I wouldn't classify that as normal or average.
Well, it's not average, but
Somebody Google small aquatic mammal.
yeah, get on that, Vibes.
I'm doing that. Y'all the boss tonight. Beaver, otter, muskrat, sea lions,
What's
walruses.
the smallest shark? Oh, here we go. We've got it from an official Australian. Platypus and echidna are monotremes. They lay eggs. Words to pay attention to here from our very own Mark Sterlson. Thank you very much for adding the local knowledge.
I'm almost half tempted to do my accent.
Yeah, no.
No.
Lemmings are aquatic for a short period of their life. The end. Does anybody remember the game Lemmings?
Yes, the Disney documentary. Yeah.
No, Lemmings, like the video game. I feel like I had one like on Sega or something like that. Well before you were probably born, Mariah, because we've established that you're just slightly more than half my age.
No, but I do remember the horrible Disney documentary where they essentially shoved them off of a cliff for filming purposes and
Oh,
claimed that they would commit mass suicide.
yeah.
I believe it was Disney. I'm not sure exactly who produced it, but it was an
Okay.
older documentary. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to watch, but also could be fairly difficult, obviously.
Yeah. So something fishy has corrected me in a very good way,
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
has proven that my knowledge of the animal kingdom documentaries is no longer good. That sharks, while they
Yes.
do have a skeletal and cartilage, they are not mammals.
Sharks are fish, but whale sharks are mammals, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I am no
I could
longer
be
willing to speak on this topic because I have proven that I
I
do
could
not
be
know what I
wrong.
thought I knew.
It could be dolphins that I'm thinking of, but
Hmm.
I
Whale
don't
sharks
remember.
are fish, not mammals.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
they are. Okay.
Something fishy. Thank you for correcting that. That's it's good to make sure that we're providing correct information. So thank you.
Now, dolphins are mammals, though.
Dolphins
Hmm.
are mammals. Okay.
Yeah, you were right
Oh,
about that.
Jake said Lemmings was the bomb. I had it on PC. I thought that I remembered playing a game Lemmings, and I feel like it was on Sega when I had a little Sega, the little handheld game system. And I remember playing that game. Yep.
I actually still have an Atari somewhere in the attic.
Do you? Nice.
I don't know where my Nintendo 64 is, but I know I have one of those too.
Mm.
Ah,
Manatee.
manatee.
Yeah. Hey,
Good
now
one.
it'd be cool if someone could breed one that's a dwarf manatee. That'd be awesome. I'd have one in my aquarium.
Just keep it in the size aquarium that you want it to stay in, and it won't grow, right?
Hey, TJ, we're supposed to give information out that the
I
beginner
know.
can take.
I know.
I don't know. I feel like being able to breed a miniature manatee wouldn't. I don't know if that would be very beneficial. I mean, we have the regular manatees are endangered enough as it is. We got to get those breeding populations back up before we can start breeding miniature
Yeah,
ones.
that would be
Yeah.
a there would be very justified backlash if you tried to do something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now I'm stumped. I still can't think of a mammal that's small enough to keep in my aquarium.
There probably isn't one.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Not unless you get a 250-gallon tank and sit in it yourself.
Oh my gosh, I was going the exact same place that you were.
Whoa! Wow!
I mean, I sit in my 150 occasionally.
Just lounge, think about life.
Yeah, absolutely. Think about scape ideas, watch replays.
So would that be a bio orb or bio? What
No,
kind
it'd
of
just be a new bedroom.
Yeah, so we have we've talked about all kinds of different interesting things tonight. Lots of different creatures.
I was saying
Okay.
earlier, I think the other one not a lot of people were mentioning were turtles, aquatic turtles.
Yeah, let's go down that path a little bit. We got diverted, so sorry, bring it back.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think one of my personal favorites would be the African painted turtles. They are so beautiful.
Hmm.
and they're a bit, in my opinion, they're a bit less temperamental than the red ear sliders. A little less grouchy.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And are they fully aquatic?
They are. I mean, of course, they come out and bask and come out of the water every once in a while,
Oh, so
just
you
like
would create
red ear
some sort of a
sliders. But,
platform or something for them to get on.
right, absolutely. But
Okay,
they do live majority of their life in the water, yes.
got it. Hey, Kalish.
Hey,
But
Mesa.
the colors
Long
on
time no
them are
see.
incredibly bright and vibrant, and just the different patterns on their shell is so nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes with the placement of the color, if you don't look at the bottom of them when they're fairly young, it can be kind of easy to actually confuse them with a red ear slider if you don't turn them over when they're really young.
I see. I see.
But that's very rare, of course. Like I said, it really depends a lot on the placement of the coloration. But yeah, they're super pretty.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they get about the same lifespan, and they get about the same size as the red ear sliders. But from what I've seen, they don't necessarily grow as quickly.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Yeah,
that
I
could have
don't
just
really.
been from what I saw from those tanks, but
Mm-hmm.
just speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, sure. I have not kept turtles before, so I don't have much knowledge of them. I think there's lots of different varieties, though, right? I think the
Mm. Oh, very much
soft
so.
shell turtles. I think long neck soft shell turtles can be kept in large aquaria. Yeah. Those guys are
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
Hey, Kalish. It's okay. I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah, we all understand life
Yeah.
life is busy, right? So no problem. We're happy that you're here.
Yes. That's one. Hey, that's one nice thing about being on Vibes Aquatic's channel. You don't have to feel like you're pressured to do anything here.
Yep.
I appreciate each and everyone coming in, but don't feel like you have to.
Except hitting that like and subscribe button. That's required.
And the occasional cottage cheese, I assume.
Yeah. That's all. That's all.
Uh,
Musk turtles stay on the smaller side.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all. I know it's turning back a little bit, but I did see a comment by Sweet Acres, Koi Farm. I had to go look it up.
Oh, interesting. Uh-huh.
Those manatees of the Amazon.
Yep.
I found them. They get to 4.3 feet long.
Oh.
that's almost as big as me.
Yes.
That ain't no dwarf.
You're adorable.
That's an average sized woman. You mean
4'3" is an average sized woman?
I ain't but a foot off.
Okay.
But anyways, I was thinking since the species doesn't grow bigger than the tank, a manatee that size would be perfect. Go with a baby, you know. Go to I don't know, 60 gallon, 60 gallon, 60 gallon little boy, 4 foot long. Perfect.
60.
Yeah,
More
a
like
little boy.
600.
That
4
way,
foot long. It's 4 foot 3 inches. What are you
yeah,
talking?
but it doesn't.
What? Your
Hey,
math
God.
skills are failing you tonight, my friend.
Vibes, you might as well put that thing in the pond at that point.
Next week,
Forget
I
a
said,
tank. Put it in the pond.
yes. Anyway, thanks for bringing that up. I had no idea that was even a thing. The dwarf
No, I hadn't heard of that
Great.
before. That's
Now
pretty
Vibes
cool.
is going to be figuring out a way to invest in a dwarf manatee, guys.
And his name will be Harold.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Sorry for the side note. Back to the turtles. I'm not gonna say much.
Oh God, I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, Scotty. Mm. So is there
Troubled by
any?
that comment.
Is there any? Is there
Wait, who
any
is a
aquatic-
dwarf? I want a dwarf? Scotty, what?
Hey, MS, I was skipping. Welcome in.
Hey, MS.
Hey, by the way, MS, how is Friday? Since you're already there, you said it's God's Friday, so must be pretty good.
Well, he's with us, so of course it's good.
Aww.
Don't be
so-
silly.
Did we miss any aquatic pets that ain't fish?
Of course we did lots. But
Nematodes.
Snakes.
snakes, yeah.
But I wasn't going there.
You're not a snake guy, huh?
Nope.
Got it.
Now y'all know.
Okay. So if you wanna get vibes good, bring a snake.
Yeah. No.
You know, I
Most
saw an
snakes in my
interesting
life.
video recently of
Yeah.
there's these two elderly women in a village in Japan. They're in their 70s, and late in the evening, they walk down to the shore, and they go onto the rocks and in these little caves, and they wade into the water, and by light of flashlight they reach into the water and catch venomous sea snakes, and they catch them all night long and toss them in their little baskets and then wheel them back up the street, and it's such a beautiful thing. 70-year-old little old ladies out there in flip-flops at night wading into the water in ocean shore caves to reach their bare hands down into the water and catch sea snakes.
Just
Very
little
cool.
old average sized ladies, huh?
Yep. 70 something years old. Beautiful.
The dwarf
Absolutely.
size.
Yep, that's right. Dwarf size.
Foxy says water arachnids, water spiders.
Oh, nope.
No,
Absolutely
you're
not.
not a spider.
Nope.
What
Next one.
about you, Vibes? Are you spiders? No snakes.
No, I mean, I rather have a spider than a snake, though.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, no. Nope. Opposite for me. Nope. I've held scorpions. I will deal with scorpions before I deal with snakes. I do not care. And somebody will be like, "Oh, well, they're both arachnids." I don't care.
Hey, Jeff Kane, a water snake and vibes don't coexist. The one's got to go.
Oh,
But
sorry,
my
buddy.
history with water snakes ain't too good.
No. Hmm.
I mean, that is for the snake. That is, it's not too good.
Eels.
Eels.
Talk about
Now,
eels.
that,
Nobody
Ooh.
mentioned eels. That was a big one.
But what
is
is it?
there a freshwater eel?
Gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, tire track eels. Oh God,
True.
what's the other one? Shoot.
And
Oh,
even the
God.
rope. Is a ropefish a fish?
Yeah.
Dwayne,
Eels are
Dwayne?
ray-finned fish
Fire
belonging to
eels.
the order. Yeah, so I think they're fish.
Oh, they are fish. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we didn't talk about them.
Oh, what was the other one I
Yeah.
was thinking of?
Woo!
Fire
Thanks, DJ.
eels.
Saved me.
Fire eels are also freshwater.
Yeah.
Hmm. Fresh and salt, right? Eels.
Hmm.
Yeah. Isn't there like a moe ale something like that?
Salt water.
Okay.
There's like snowflakes. There's morays. There's all kinds of them.
Hmm. Tire tracks and fire eels are the only ones that I'm aware of that are freshwater. I'm sure there's a few more species. I
Spiny.
just don't know what they are.
Sweet Acres gave us another name that I'm pretty sure we didn't cover.
Yeah, I don't recognize it.
Ambystoma mexicanum.
Now I'm gonna
Yes,
look
we
it up.
did. Axolotl.
Okay. Now that is that the Latin name?
It
Seems
is.
like it.
Okay. And that is the axolotl is what got topic for tonight
Mm-hmm.
because of that pet named Molly. Axolotl.
Yep. That's a cool story. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. And hopefully I'll talk more about it later on another.
You know, I just thought about it. That would the ultimate impossible setup would be to keep discus and axolotls together. That would be the ultimate impossible setup.
Yes.
To do that successfully would be
Discus and axolotls?
impossible. Yes,
Uh,
that would
the-
be impossible.
Yeah, I don't think that would work out
Yeah.
at all.
Because axolotls need very cold water, where discus need very warm water.
Yeah.
But they're both very delicate to water parameters.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Kenny! Welcome
Hey,
in.
Kenny and Benjamin Peters.
Hey, Benjamin, welcome in.
Although I don't know anybody that would be crazy enough or stupid enough to try it, considering how expensive both species are.
Yes.
Yeah, it also sounds like it's like you'd be torturing one or the other, which is
Right.
not something I would
Absolutely.
condone. I am way late to this, but Danikin Aquatics hit 20,000 subscribers a few weeks ago and have
Oh,
continued to climb.
wow.
No way.
Congratulations.
Big time.
Awesome!
Yep, super cool. That's big congratulations, Kenny, you and Danny. That's really neat.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I'm nowhere near that, but I'm almost at 70. So woohoo! Thanks to everybody that's helped out with that.
Cool.
Hey, be careful, Mariah. You're gonna pass me up.
Yeah, not anytime soon.
Benjamin Peters wants to know what's behind your tank in your tank behind you there, Mariah.
Water.
I have two. That's very true. I have two Texas cichlids in here, and I also have a Jack Dempsey who has been a big butthole today.
That's
But yeah,
normal.
currently just the two Texas cichlids and the Jack Dempsey. I am in the works on getting some more fish put in here soon.
Cool. We look forward to it.
Yeah. Keep us posted.
And as far as filtration goes, right now I have two hang-on back filters, both of which are rated for 90-gallon tanks. And I have an internal power filter that is also rated for a 100-gallon tank.
And are all these attached to the tank?
They all are currently running. And then I have two wave makers. I can't remember. The smaller of the wave makers is a Voyager Nano from Seachain.
I actually have one of those.
And the larger one is from Aquatic. It is a 950 circulation pump that I'm using as the larger one.
Nice.
And I've got the smaller one, which is 530 gallons per hour. And then the larger one is 950 gallons per hour. The larger one is up top, and the smaller one is down on the bottom.
Yep.
The one up top is facing the top of the tank, of course, to make waves and give good oxygenation. And the other
Make
one
waves?
is at the bottom to kind of keep the circulation moving and keep the detritus from settling at the bottom of the tank and allow the filters to pull it all up and do their job correctly and more efficiently.
And this is called a vibe wave. I'll stop it.
Oh God, you make this so hard sometimes.
So hard.
I'm trying to be family friendly, and you just throw them out there for the picking.
I do want to shout out.
I don't have to put my foot in my mouth. You do it for me.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Dixon Designs,
Lord.
going full way. I'm 100, y'all.
And looks like Gabriel's glass boxes just hit 100.
I
Congratulations.
saw that. Awesome.
Which actually, thank you for the sub earlier, Gabriel. I saw that you subbed to my channel, so I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, he did mine as well, as did I think a couple of other folks tonight. So, very kind of you guys. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'll have a new video from Lime Rock middle of next week or the weekend. So you get a chance to see what it's like for me to be on the racetrack.
Let's see if we can get Juanita to 100 tonight, y'all.
She's only 4 away?
Yeah.
Easy.
Come on, everyone double check you subscribe to Dixon Designs.
Easy peasy.
Let's do it. If you miss anything tonight on the live stream, that's one thing that I'm encouraging y'all to check. Make sure you're subscribed to her. Thanks, everyone. Hey, moderators, you mind dropping links? That way everyone has a chance to make sure that they're subscribed. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
You guys rock tonight. I think we'll be going another 5 minutes, and I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, we've been going for darn near 2 hours, guys. This has been a supersized episode of Vibes Aquatics Thursday night stream.
Yeah. Hey, FYI, if you're watching replay, this is not a normal Vibes Aquatics Thursday night live stream. It's not normal.
It never is, Vibes.
We'll call this an extended release.
This is an This is what it is. This is a double episode.
She is 2 away now. Come on, y'all. I think we can do it.
Oh, Kenny says he's got a fresh batch of the L236, the RB lines. They are incredibly cute, and when they get to adult size, they're gorgeous. I'm gonna assume that they will at some point be for sale. So make sure that you hit Kenny up if you're looking for actually all sorts of different fish. He will put out a video every once in a while showing some of the things that they've got available, and so I highly encourage you to check that out either through his various channels or sometimes maybe even in the auction that we do once a month. Really neat stuff that he and Danny keep in the house.
So, y'all, I'm just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I heard that.
I said, excuse me.
I just want to show y'all and pulling it up.
Oh, and Sweet Acres just subscribed to my channel. Thanks for doing that.
Got good news. The 101.
101. Nice job.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. You guys rock. I knew you could do it. That's awesome.
Yep, that's great. That's great. And Kenny says that they're hoarders. They always keep the art. Well, Kenny, if you're gonna hoard a particular fish, the RB lines, it's a darn good choice. Those are gorgeous plecos.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, Foxy just answered my comment. Congratulations, Anita.
Yep, that's awesome.
Hey, definitely. You're welcome, 100%. That's awesome. And hey, for those that did subscribe to the channel tonight, don't just subscribe. Go ahead and watch the content as well. Give them some love.
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, we'll wrap this up. Before we head out, though, all right, what you got to say to the community, to the Vibe fam?
Well, you guys, the same as always. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having me on. We appreciate y'all coming by every week. Those of you guys watching replay, if you made it this far, thanks for sticking around with us. And as always, you guys, treat others how you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And may God treat you how you treat animals and elders.
Thank you. And how about you, TJ?
Yeah, appreciate everybody coming out and being with us. It's great, as always, to have everybody here and in the chat, asking questions, providing information, correcting us when we go off track. Appreciate all of that. And the two of you guys, my wonderful co-hosts, Mariah and our fearless leader, Vibes. You guys know I appreciate the heck out of being part of this show and having a chance to talk to you guys live every week. So thanks to everybody.
Yeah, thank you all. Hey, I know I don't say it enough, but I'm blessed to have these co-hosts on here with me every Thursday night. I don't know how I got this lucky, but hey, while we're at it, I'm gonna enjoy it though. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. Hopefully you did enjoy this content. Let's watch the replay. Love you all great. You guys got a backbone, so thanks for that. Anyways, and those that are wondering, this Saturday night, Saturday Vibes is back on schedule. So sorry about last Saturday night. I was in a hotel, so I wasn't fit for live. So, Lord willing, back on the Saturday. Anyways, thanks again, everyone. Till later. Peace out.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye.